Well, it's that time again. I did go on a little Blu-ray DVD hunt. I did pick up a few titles. I'll just go right into it. First off, with the DVD, I have Season 2 of NCIS Los Angeles. I prefer this one over the original show. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I'm more familiar with Chris O'Donnell as an actor, other than I think Mark Harmon. Of course, this also has LL Cool J. Of course, NCIS stands for Naval Criminal Investigation Services, and I think this comes on, how many discs here? 6. Yeah. Season 2 of NCIS Los Angeles. Well, for those of you that go to Walmart quite a bit, well, if you go into their Blu-ray section, some stores are doing this, some are not. They have steel books on sale for $13, which is right in the middle of what Best Buy does. Best Buy does it between $10 and $15. Well, so I went to Walmart and bought a few. This first one is not actually called a steelbook, it's actually called a metal pack. But it's the same basic concept. From Paramount Pictures we have Deep Impact. Of course, Deep Impact is kind of like a similar scenario to Armageddon. But in this one, the astronauts, spoiler, do not survive. And I had to show the artwork there. I think that's supposed to be New York. And it's a meteor, if I remember right, not a asteroid. And let's see let me think who's it's got Robert Duvall, Elijah Wood as president, Morgan Freeman, and a bunch of other people. Next we have from Sony Pictures and CBS Films, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Billy Bob Thornton, we have Faster, where The Rock plays a ex-con who is out to avenge his brother's death. Of course, there's a picture of The Rock in the back, and then he's also on the disc. I've seen this movie as part of a preview on Showtime. It's not great, but yet I've seen worse movies, a lot worse. Hey, he made Doom, okay? Okay, next is a steelbook from Warner Brothers, starring Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, and Joe Pesci. We have Goodfellas, directed by Martin Scorsese. Of course, here's the back. Now, this one actually is a steelbook. Well, yeah, look at, as you can see, no artwork. Usually steelbooks do not have artwork. Some of them do. Of course, if you already have the steelbooks of these movies, it's the same thing, just in an alternate case. But these are a lot better than those darn eco cases. They may dent, but however, they do not bend. Next, produced by Amblin Entertainment and directed by Richard Donner, we have The Goonies. Has a lot of young, well-known actors like Sean Astin, I think Josh Brolin, Corey Feldman, and also older actor Joe Pantoliano. Well, anyway, it's about this group of kids. They go on a treasure hunt. They do find this treasure, obviously. You can tell by the cover. And they are also pursued by some bad people. One of them being Joe Pantoliano. Okay, next, you can only get this at Walmart. Why? Because it is a pre-order. Well, I'm not going to tell you. That's right. I got Iron Man 3. Yeah, it's in theaters right now. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Next is a movie. I don't think it did too well in the box office, but however, it does get some high marks for one of the actors' performance, and that's Werner Herzog. Like, they said that he would be Villain of the Year if there was an award for that. Well, anyway, it's Tom Cruise in Jack Reacher, where he plays an ex-military investigator who has to solve this murder or some murders, and somehow he's tied into it. Next is the last steelbook I bought, starring John Wayne, Glenn Campbell, and Kim Darby. Well, it is the original 1969 True Grit, and this is, for some reason, I don't know if you can see it really well, but that is the Paramount and Warner Brothers logo. I don't know why Warner Brothers has their name on this, because it's a Paramount movie. Of course, here's the back to it, and John Wayne actually won Best Actor for this, which I did not realize he did that until the remake came out. Of course, the remake, if I remember right, is more closer to the book, while this one is just a typical John Wayne film. But it's still a great movie. And then finally, from World Wrestling Entertainment, we have WrestleMania. And there's The Rock again, but this time he's the wrestler. And of course, this was main evented by The Rock and John Cena for the title. And as you can see here, Cena wins right there. Of course, so some pictures here. Of course, there's other highlights like Undertaker, CM Punk, and Triple H, Brock Lesnar. Of course, here's the discs here. The whole WrestleMania is on one disc. And of course, here's a picture of Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger for the world title. And then on disc 2, we have the entire Hall of Fame, plus some extra special features. And here's a picture of Ryback versus Mark Henry. So as I say, I can't wait to actually pop this into the Blu-ray player. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be it for this one, unlike the last one, which went on for several days. I shot it over several days. Well, anyway, till next Blu-ray adventure. Ta-ta.